Hello, welcome to the Purpose Achieving Life Limited. My name is Kofi Amwati Owusu. I'm the founder of the Purpose Achieving Life Limited. On this webinar, I want to, simply share with you our mandate as an organization and how we seek to work with you and how we seek to serve you and benefit you. Now, as you can see, our website is www.purposeachievinglife.com. Without much I share, let me just begin by sharing with you who we are. And like any organization, anybody wants to find out who are you and what you do as a Purpose Achieving Life Limited or as an organization. This is who we are. We are an organization that believes that every human being is born for a primary assignment to fulfill here on earth. So if you are a human being listening to me, funny enough, but if you're a human being, anybody listening to me, this is what we do. We believe that there is a primary assignment to your life, and you are born to fulfill this assignment. Not fulfilling this assignment causes a lot of problems. And I don't know, let me give you some current statistics in the United Kingdom where we are based. It is said that in UK now, 1 out of 5 people are depressed. 1 out of 5 people you meet are depressed. Now, if you calculate it very well, in a country of our 60 plus million, that means that 12 million people are living on depression, anxiety, stress, and even more. And over 12 million people now find themselves to what we classify as mental health issues in the country. Recently, the government announced that the government is spending over 5 billion. Listen to me very carefully. 5 billion pounds on mental health issues. Now, to us here in Purpose Achieving Life, this should not be. There is a problem. And wherever there is a problem, the problem must be solved. Now, we live in a nation where, and in a continent where social, economic infrastructures and improvement is something that we are proud of. But let me tell you the truth. Just improving the socio-economic structures of an economy does not guarantee that each citizen will live a purpose-achieving life or a purpose-driven life. We must pursue purpose and we must discover purpose. And this is where we fall as an organization. And this is who we are. And so if you are listening to me, you want to identify, you may have identified, you are looking for people to partner with, you are looking at how to enhance yourself and take what you have to the next level, then you are in the right place and you are listening to the right organization. What is our purpose in this organization? As you can simply see in this webinar and on your screen, we challenge people. The bottom fact is we challenge people. Life is all about challenging yourself, not patting ourselves at the back, but we challenge people in a nice way to discover this primary purpose in life and to use it to make a difference, especially in a generation and beyond. If you are not happy in what you are doing, then you are not making a difference no matter what you're doing. If you are doing something only for the money, yes, I understand the bills have to be paid. But beloved, beyond the bills, life is more than paying bills. There's something about you that the world needs. There is something about you that will help solve the world problems. There's something about you that will impact the young people and the adults growing up on our streets in the place where you are. And this is where we do, and this is what we do to help identifying your primary purpose. We say primary because they can be secondary, and there can even be more. A lot of people are living on their secondary assignment instead of their primary assignment. Now, what this organization seeks to achieve, and we'll show you how we do it, is to help you to live on your primary assignment rather than on your secondary assignment. Our mission, therefore, is to demonstrate to all that biblical principles works everywhere, including the corporate world system. My mandate, and part of this is just part of what I do. Part of my mandate is to show you and to show the world and to show the corporate world that biblical principles work. It is time to take these principles back to the workplace and change lives and change people's mind and get people out of these mental health issues, get people out of depression, get people out of stress and anxiety and this busy world. But at the end of it, we find ourselves that we are not achieving anything meaningful with our lives and with whatever we're doing. And this is where we come in. Our mission, therefore, also to use these biblical principles to make your life matter and also to make a difference. So if you are here listening to me, watching me, or watching this webinar, you want your life to matter, you want your life to make a meaning, then this is for you. Our focus is not on everyone, but our focus is also on everyone. I hope you understand what I mean. Our focus is on individuals, is on groups, is on leaders, is on corporate organizations that are interested in finding purpose for their lives, for their members, for their businesses, and even beyond. So if you're an individual watching this webinar, wherever you are across the world, we are not limited by place. We can still reach out to you with our materials and stuff that will help you. If you are a youth group, if you are a church group, if you are a young adults group, you are an adult group, you want to find purpose for your life, please, we want to be of help and of use to you and provide our services. And this is why we provide in this webinar to you. Permit me to just share a bit of our services. Now, our services, as I begin to break down, we find out that our bigger vision that I've just shared with you and all this stuff that I've fancily said, it has been broken down into compartments that can be achieved, and your goals can be achieved, your visions can be achieved. I'm seeing it happen in my life, and I'm seeing it happen through this organization and even other stuff that I'm doing. And this is why we are here to empower you. This is why we are here to think with you and to work alongside you until you find your feet and begin to do what you do and love what you do. One of our services and our key service that we have and we provide is what we call the AFAP Coaching School. AFAP is a fancy word from my first book, which I'll show you, simply means a life for a purpose. Now, it's a coaching program that we have developed to help you find primary purpose by building the character traits necessary for you to do 4 key things in your life. One of the first one is to help you to impact. When you find yourself, you impact your generation, you impact the next generation. And this is what I'm doing, and this is exactly what you too can do. In any sphere of life, you have to find yourself. Education is of no use until you find who you are, and then education now develops you. So let's say you are to be a medical doctor and you end up in the finance profession. You are but you will not love what you do. But when you discover that I want to be a doctor, then you can now go into the area of medicine. If yours is about writing books and impacting people, yours is about teaching children, but then you follow the money aspect of the finance or probably this, you will still mess up. And that's how come you see so many people who probably the society is clapping for them, but then they are dying inside. And then they are landing in mental health institutions and even beyond, and in so many things. We don't have to go that direction. We can make a difference. And like I always say, be the difference that make the difference. You also inspire with what you have been created to do. You influence, and probably you can even make income. Today, I've started making income in what I love and what I do. I have a job, but then this is my work. There's a difference between your job and your work. Your job, for instance, is what you are trained to do. Your work is what you are born to do. Now, I'm trained to do certain things, but what I'm sitting down here speaking to you, I am born to do it. And when I'm doing it, even if it is the middle of the night, 12 to 6 in the night, I don't blink my eye because I enjoy doing it. But when it's a job, beloved, I just want to pack up and go home. I don't know, but there are people like who can identify with what I'm saying, and you know that I'm not lying. We also provide what we call the Empower to Lead training program on the Purpose Achieving Life to help us to achieve the vision, the mission, and the purpose that I shared with you. Now, what is the Empower to Lead? I'll show you some pictures. Empower to Lead is a new program that we have introduced that train the new crop of leaders in the 21st century to rise up to leadership. Everything rise and fall on leadership. Whether you succeed or not is dependent on how you lead yourself, and everybody is a leader. If you don't lead thousands of people, you lead yourself. And how well can you lead yourself? You've got to train yourself to lead yourself in the right way. And if you're a corporate leader, to do it right with team leadership, communication, and what is leadership? We train leaders from the bottom to the top, not from the top to the bottom. Everybody looks at Nelson Mandela and say, wow, I want to be like him. But then when you look at the heights that he went, you will say, I can do it. But don't forget that 50 years ago, Nelson Mandela was just like you and I, and he started from the bottom and he rose to the top. Now there is a leadership quality about you, and there's something about you that you've been created to lead. I call it mandated to lead. And if you can pick it from the bottom, you can get to the top. So I want you to enroll in this school. The AFAB coaching school is a separate school. The Empower to Lead is a separate school that can be found on our website. Get more information on there, www.purposeachievinglife.com. You'll see it and you can key it in. We also provide services through books and audios. So far, I can talk of about 8 to 10 books and audios that has been provided through this organization. Some are selling worldwide, some are selling on our website, and some we carry, and all we carry with us when we come close to a city that is near you, which we are believing to come there very soon, if you invite us, that is, or if we book a place and come in there. Our ideas and timeless principles we teach are poured into containers of books and audios to impact you and to inspire you, to influence you. So these timeless principles that we're talking about all have been poured into books and audios, and I want you to get it, to empower yourself, develop yourself. You are what you read. Now listen to me. Books are so important. Today we don't like to read, and that is something that saddened my heart. My whole life has changed when I started reading books right after my university days. And today I'm sitting down here pioneering a great organization that does all these things because of the books that I read. And I want to encourage somebody. I keep saying and people laugh. Books are so important that God even wrote two. One is called the Bible, and another one is called the Book of Life, which I pray that your name will be written in that book. I know you are laughing, but I'm really, really serious. We do seminars as well. Now, we share this purposeful information through live PowerPoint presentation. This is a PowerPoint presentation, just that today I'm doing it in a webinar form, which we also do so that you can have access to our materials, see the slides for yourself, and also hear me speak to your heart and speak to your mind and try to change something about you so that you can make meaning for your life. There is a new service that we have introduced called the MLM podcast, which is simply a podcast, simply means it's making life matters podcast. We believe that the way you can change your mind and change your thinking is by change what you hear, change what you listen to, and change what you do on a daily basis. When you sow a thought, you reap an act. When you sow an act, you reap a habit. When you sow a habit, you reap a character. And when you sow a character, you reap a reputation. Take that in and take it home. If you can sow a thought, a positive thought every day in your life, in your heart, if you can reach out, your life will change in a matter of 6 months into a year. And that is what we see in people's life change. And that's why we want to see your life change. If you don't put it that way, your life also enter into depression, anxiety, frustration, and a lot of people are going down the drain, which should not be so. People with degrees, people with masters, people with PhDs, I'm talking about people with certificates and people with nothing. Now, whether you have a PhD or you don't have a PhD, Purpose Achieving Life is for you, if only you will key into some of these services that we're talking about. Our website provides this Making Life Better podcast. You go there, tune in to topics and that are challenging to your mind, and that will stimulate you and stir you up as you move through your day to change your life. We also do blogs. We do a lot of blogging. I love writing since I started discovering that I'm mandated to write. I've been reading and I've been writing. I've been learning and I've been inspired to write. I'll show you some of these things on our website, which I have done a screen print later on as you move in through this webinar with me. So we create awareness on the issue of purpose. I believe it's so important. Where purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable, and there's so much abuse: marital abuse, drug abuse, alcohol abuse, abnormal use of stuff, because we don't know the purpose of a thing. And sometimes the purpose of a thing is known, but yet abuse is still inevitable, because when you don't do something with what you have, you lose it. Period. And this is why everything that I've shared here on the services help us to achieve the bigger picture that I've just shared with you right from the beginning. And we've broken it down so that where you find yourself, you can. Somebody just needs the blog. Somebody just needs the Making Life Matters podcast. Somebody just needs to be part of our seminars. Somebody just needs our books. And somebody needs the leadership training. Somebody needs the coaching, mentoring program. Somebody needs all of them. Why don't you get in touch with us? And why don't you make use of some of these things, and it will be a blessing. Introduce us to somebody, and we will appreciate that. This is my first book. I poured so much. It took me 10 years to write this book, and no doubt up to today, after 3, 4, 5 years of writing this book is still challenging. It's timeless. And up to today, I'm still having messages from people, how it is inspiring them. You can have this book all over the world. I'm proud to say that. You can have this book all over the world. In different language, you can have it. China to India, America to the Pacific, Cuba to wherever, get it. Amazon, Noble and Barnes, get it. It will be a blessing. And it's out of this book that we've built a coaching program. So it's a mandatory book when you come on our coaching program, the AFAP, Alive for a Purpose. We've built a whole coaching program out of this book. It's not just a book, but it's a movement. And we are moving forward with it. This is my new baby. This is my new product. I love him, and I love these two guys, and I love these two kids. Now, this is also a book called The 4 Quadrants to Greatness. There are 4 levels that you can rise to greatness. Now, the kind of greatness we teach here is different from the kind of greatness the world teach. The kind of greatness we teach here is the greatness that will make a difference in people's lives. It's a greatness that will take you from the level of fruitfulness to the level of subduing. It's the one that will push you from the level of employment to the level of owning your own business, to the level of to self-employed. That's the second one. The first quadrant is the quadrant that helps you to be an employee. That's the first level. You don't need to be stay employee for the rest of your life. You can own your own. You can be your own. You can own your own business. You can become a business owner. There's a difference between being self-employed and being a business owner. So second and third, there's a difference, and I would love to teach you through this book. And then you become an investor, and where you can make progress, influence, impact, and make income out of this. And this is what the 4 quadrants of greatness teaches through biblical principles, of course, and you can be part of it. This book running around has to stop. Thank God it has stopped now. It's called Preparing for Your Journey. Life is a journey. Success is a journey, not a destination. And sometimes the way you enjoy the destination is even much more better than when you get to the way you enjoy the journey, is much more important than when you even get to the destination. And this is why this book is a free book. I'm still getting messages from people who think this is a scam. This is not a scam. I'm not going to sit down here and lie to you. This book is free. You need to get it. All you need to do is to enter into your name and your email, and it comes automatically to you. Today I'll show you on our brand new website, which you can take advantage of. Preparing for Your Journey is a book. I'm saying thank you for your help, and thank you for your support for the last 2 or more years that this organization has been in existence, and as many that have been connecting with us, buying books and doing stuff. We want to appreciate you and for everything that you do. This is an example of some of our audiobooks that are about to hit our website. You can get it directly from me, but now it's going to come on the website. So whether it is in the midday or in the middle of the night, you will be able to download it with a token to support this ministry and support this organization to go forward and do greater stuff. For instance, this one is called Understanding Your Primary Assignment, which is a series 1 to 4. But it's an audio book. You can take it as a seminar or whatever you want to take it, but there's stuff loaded in there that will change your life. Now, before I leave, permit me to take you to our brand new website. I have so much things to show you, but I hope that you get in touch with us and we'll be able to work together. in that capacity and in that manner. This is a brand new website. I'll move the cursor a bit so you'll be able to see what I mean. If you look at my upper left hand, you see the www.purposeachievementlife.com. That is our website. This is a welcome message. I hope you like my face. I hope you like my face. I will leave it there, and then you like what we're doing as well. Thank you. I just want to make you smile, so don't worry. If you look at my right hand side, if you can look, you see the picture of the book that I've just shown you, Preparing for Your Journey. As I scroll around it, I hope you can see it. Now, what you need to do to get this book is free, and anywhere you are in the world, please get this book. It's going to change your life. It's a short book. It will help you to read it in just a couple of days, but it will have a lifetime impact over your life. Some of my books are big, but then we are trying to make small books for you so that those who don't like to read can be encouraged to read. So you enter your name, and then you enter your email, and then as you can see, you just click on send me the gift book, and it will automatically go into your email that you've given us. By so doing, you also give us your email so that we can also forward free stuff and our stuff and our emails and our blogs to you. So you can find so many things on the front page. You see the books, you see our podcast and everything there. For instance, I talked about the Empowered to Lead. This is how the Empowered to Lead page looks like. Still developing it more, but you can go in there and to learn more about yourself. Look at that. You need to shine in this world, for you are a light and you are a salt of this world. So let us help you to discover and find your leadership capacity, build it from bottom up to the top. I started from somewhere. Today I'm going somewhere. I'm not there yet, but I'm going somewhere, and I believe that you can do something even more as well. Events that we've held for the last 2 years, you can find it out, and stuff. You can find the last one we did is just in the year 2016 February. The new seminar is about to come. But then Prepare or Repair is a fantastic product. You can get it as a one of our books or our seminars that you can purchase. Prepare or Repair. You will love this. Through our resource persons, you can see different resource persons that come in to teach and to do seminars that we can bring along with us as well. How far do you want to go? How the power of finding you? All these things are products that you can now access on our events timeline. So we are not playing. All these pictures are there, and people are partaking it. Finally, I want to show you our blog. If you go there, please read, and the secret is in reading. The secret to great so many stuffs on motivation, inspiration, education, leadership. We write on all these stuffs just to impact you, and we just want you to take advantage of it. Sorry to go, but this is the Purpose Achieving Life Limited, and we are looking forward to working with you. Please don't hold back. If you can help us reach the nation that you are in, or the city, or your youth group, your church, your organization, please help us to reach. There's so much problems going on in the world, but we can make a difference in our world, and that is what we stand for. Visit us, use our contact to contact us, and we will get back to you as much as we can. Thank you very much, and always remain lifted.